China, you know that they have a data sharing agreement with us. Sometimes they share, sometimes they do not share. It is depends on the relationship on that year with the China. If 2024 India and China has a stable relation, they share the data. And if sometime Doklam type things happen, they do not share the data. So data sharing agreement is already there with us. But like Bhutan and Bangladesh, it is coming all along. Like this time also Bhutan we have coordinated very well. But it is not happens with China because of geopolitical issues.
এর মধ্যে আমি একটা ইন্দো ভুটান রিভার কমিশন করার কথা বলেছি অন রেকর্ড, কারণ ভুটানের যে জল আসে সেই জলে আমাদের নর্থ বেঙ্গল, আলিপুরদুয়ার, জলপাইগুড়ি বিশেষ করে অনেকটাই ডুবে যায় প্রতি বছর, ফ্লাড অ্যাফেক্টেড এরিয়া। আমার রিটেন স্পিচে এগুলো দেওয়া আছে, কিন্তু আমি মুখে ভিডিওটা বলেছি তার কারণ অন্যগুলো রিটেন স্পিচে দেওয়া আছে, ভুটানেরটা দেওয়া ছিল না, তাই আমি বলেছি একটা ইন্দো ভুটান বাংলার এই ব্যাপারটা নিয়ে নর্থ বেঙ্গলের একটা হওয়া উচিত।
Two chief ministers speaking, obviously in different voices, but this is an issue that has been a problem for these parts of the country. Whether it's Bihar, whether it's Assam, whether it's West Bengal, these are states that have borne the brunt of floods year after year. And the union budget this time has brought the focus back on flood management. Obviously, while West Bengal hit out saying it had been deprived of flood management funds, other states like Assam and Bihar, which have got flood management funds, and Sikkim as well, have welcomed the move. But why have they done that? Well, like we know, year after year, these are states that have witnessed floods because of rivers that are flowing through the state. But not necessarily these rivers start in the state. And sometimes water is suddenly flowing through these rivers. The volume of the water increases because there is no warning, and those things happen because, well, these rivers flow from other countries, Bhutan or China mostly. In the case of Bihar, it's also the Kosi River that flows through Nepal. But the problem is that transnational rivers do cause floods in several Indian states because of lack of warning of increase in the volume of water, and that can sometimes be devastating. And these states have seen the impact of devastating floods as well, including human lives being lost. So there is, of course, several states that are speaking. We heard the chief ministers of Assam and West Bengal. What did the West Bengal chief ministers say? Well, one of the things that she's mentioned and that she's brought up in the Niti Aayog meeting as well is the setting up of a Indo-Bhutan Commission. And this would mean that this commission would regulate, or perhaps at least create a platform where information sharing of water and movement of that volume of water becomes accessible to these countries easily. That would help in not just planning but preventing floods, and also planning ahead in case there is a heavy flow of water expected and a flood-like situation is expected. So Mamata Banerjee has been batting for an Indo-Bhutan Water Commission that would be some sort of an overarching body to understand the flow patterns, the volumes of water in these rivers, and help in flood prevention. Assam, of course, also has a problem, and that is even more severe perhaps because some of the rivers that cause floods in Assam are flowing from China. And like the Chief Minister of Assam also explained, that sometimes there isn't enough information from China depending on the nature or the geopolitics and situation in that particular year or time. So again, China also, sometimes there is no information, and these rivers that are flowing from China are causing floods and sudden increase in flow of water. That information that necessarily is available with the countries which are upstream in these rivers do not necessarily effectively get passed down in time to prevent damage and loss of life. So this is a major issue in this region. The union budget has brought the focus back on it. Chief ministers have spoken on it, and while they have raised their issues, the fact remains is that these are transnational rivers that are causing floods. There needs to be better management of water. There needs to be better management of the flow of water. And that is something that perhaps these states are looking at. The flood management funds issue is, of course, a separate issue because one state like West Bengal says they've been deprived. But otherwise, generally, overarching problem that these states face is the lack of information or the lack of ability to access information in time that can prevent flooding. And that's something that clearly is in the focus. We heard the chief ministers of Assam and West Bengal also speak about it. The chief minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, batting for an Indo-Bhutan Water Commission. The chief minister of Assam also saying that there needs to be more information, and the information that comes from China is sometimes, not regularly sent, and therefore Assam does face problems. So an overarching problem brought into focus during the union budget. Of course, several states with their viewpoints have differing opinions, including West Bengal, which is saying it's been deprived of flood management funds, but it's also batting for an Indo-Bhutan Water Commission that is likely to help both West Bengal and Assam. And then also you have the Assam chief minister speaking on how information sharing with Bhutan may be better, but with China there is a problem as far as flood water is concerned and water management is concerned. And these transnational rivers do cause floods year after year. The states suffer, and that's something that perhaps the focus needs to be on, and definitely water management in these rivers needs to be improved. For more such videos, please do keep watching NDTV's YouTube channel. We'll bring you such videos with more context on what's going on across the country, especially this region. And do subscribe to the NDTV YouTube channel and also press on that bell icon for regular updates on videos like this. Till then, thanks for watching. In Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta with Ratnadeep Chaudhary in Guwahati for NDTV.